Hi, today we are going to see NCERT Class 10 Mathematics Chapter 2 Polynomials. So before getting into the exercise, we'll learn about Introduction to the Polynomials. So what is meant by polynomials? So polynomials contains different terms. Okay, for example, 3x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so it contains different terms. 3x square. So 3x square is one term. Okay, and then 2x is one term, and then 1 is one term. Okay, so each term contains one variable and one coefficient. For example, we'll take this first term. So 3x square. Okay, so this number. Okay, that number is called the coefficient. Okay, it is called coefficient. So x square is called variable. Okay. Both coefficient and variable together called as a term. Okay, but different terms, many terms contain the polynomials. Okay, so and then if we go for 2x, so 2 is a coefficient and x is a variable. Okay, what is the coefficient of x? They may ask, what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is equal to 2. So um, coefficient of x square is equal to 3. The coefficient of x is equal to 2. Okay, here there is no variable, only coefficient is there. So that only coefficient is there, that is called constant term. What is that called? Constant term. Okay. Okay, now we are going to see types of polynomials on basis of terms. Terms means already I said the terms which contains coefficient and variable is called a term. So, different types of polynomials on basis of terms. There are three different types of polynomials are there. One is monomial, another one is binomial, and then another one is trinomial. So, monomial means it contains only one term. For example, 2x. It contains only one term is called monomial. Suppose if it contains 2x plus 3. Okay, so two terms are there. So 2x is one term and 3 is one term. If there is a two term, that is called a binomial. Okay, and then trinomial. Trinomial means it contains three terms. For example, 5x square minus 2x plus 3. So it contains 1, 2, 3. Totally three terms are there, so it is called a trinomial. Okay, now we are going to see degree of polynomial. So degree, already we know about what is polynomial. Polynomial means which contains different terms. So there are three types of polynomials are there, that is monomial, binomial and trinomial. Monomial means it contains only one term, and binomial means it contains two terms, and trinomial means it contains three terms. If it is more than three terms, that is also called a polynomial. Okay, so now we are going to see degree. Degree means which highest power of the variable in polynomial. So mm, for example, uh, 2x, I mean y power 4 plus 3, y cube plus 4, then y square plus y plus 1, then x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Okay, now, so here I took four examples. So it is a single term, it is monomial term, right? So what is the degree of polynomial? So the degree means, so the power of that variable. So what is the power of that variable here? Only one term is there, the power of that variable is 1. Okay, so the degree is 1. So here degrees are two degrees are there, totally three terms are there. So degrees means the variable which contains the power is called degree. So totally two degrees are there. So in that, which is the highest power? Okay, highest power of this variable is 4 or 3? 4. So the degree of this polynomial is 4. Okay, So next one, y square plus y plus 1. So 1 is a constant term, y square y is also a variable. Okay, the square is called the power. Okay, which is the highest power? Here 2 is there. If nothing is there, we will be take it as 1. So 2, 1. In this, which is the highest power? 2. So the degree of polynomial is 2. Okay, and then the same here, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. So totally 4 terms are there. That x is the variable. So 3, 2, 1. So 3 powers are there. In that, which is the highest power? 3 is the highest power. So the degree of this polynomial is 3. Okay, now we are going to see types of polynomials on basis of degree. So already we know that what is in the degree. So highest power of the variable in polynomial is called degree. So the different types of polynomials are divided on the basis of degree. So those are linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial. Okay. So for example of linear polynomial, so 2x. What is the degree of this polynomial? The degree of the polynomial is 1. Okay. So it is called a linear polynomial. So for example for quadratic polynomial, 5x square minus 2x plus 3. So what is the degree of this polynomial? So the degree means highest power. So highest power of this polynomial is 2. So if the degree of polynomial is 2, so it is considered as a quadratic polynomial. Okay. And then cubic polynomial. So example for cubic polynomial is 4x cube minus 5x square plus 3. Okay. So what is the degree of this polynomial? So the highest power of the polynomial is 3. So the polynomial which contains 3 as the degree, that is considered as a cubic polynomial. Okay. Okay, now we are going to see about zeros of a polynomial. Okay, zeros of a polynomial. So we'll go for the example of linear polynomial. Okay, so linear polynomial means the degree of polynomial will be 1, right? So that is called the linear polynomial. Okay, so for example, 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. Here two terms are there. So, but what is the degree of this polynomial? 1. So only 1 is the degree of polynomial. So it is called the linear polynomial. Okay. So 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. Just I am taking an example. So 2x is equal to 4. Minus 4 will come this side as a plus 4. Then x is equal to 4 by 2. We can cancel it out. 1 2 are 2. 2 2 are 4. So x is equal to 2. So we got only one value for this polynomial. Okay. So because if the degree is 1, we will get one answer. So we will get the one value for the x. Now we see about quadratic polynomial. Okay. So quadratic polynomial means it contains 2 as a degree, right? It will contains 3 terms and 2 will be a degree of polynomial. So that is called the quadratic polynomial. So if it is 2 degree, so the degree will be 2. So we will get two answers, two values of x. For example, x is equal to 3 and then x is equal to 4. Likewise, we will get two values for that. And then cubic polynomial means cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means the degree of cubic means the degree of cubic is equal to 3. So we will get 3 values for x. For example, x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 4. So likewise, we will get 3 values for x. Okay, now we are going to see about relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. Okay, so first we are going to see about quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial will be mentioned in ax square plus bx plus c. So a, b, c are the coefficients. Okay, a, b, c are the coefficients of x square, coefficient of x, and then c is a constant term. Okay, c is a constant term. So if we want to prove it, so we have two formulas, that is sum of its zeros is equal to alpha plus beta. Why did we take alpha plus beta? So the degree of quadratic polynomial is 2, right? If it is 2, that is considering as a quadratic polynomial. Okay. So 2 will be mentioned as one as alpha and another one as beta. So if we add sum of its polynomial is called sum alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. We will get the answer minus b by a. Okay. And then product of its zeros is alpha beta. So alpha means one for one value and another for another value is called beta. Okay, alpha beta. It will be is equal to c by a. So it is a formula to prove it. Okay, so now we'll get into the example. Okay, so x square plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. We go for example. Okay, it is considering as it is in the term of ax square plus bx plus c. Am I right? So it is in the term of ax square plus bx plus c. So when you compare these two equations, we can find out the values. A is equal to, in a place, a is near to this x square, right? So what is here near to that? Coefficient of x square is 1. So a is equal to 1 and b is equal to, so bx, right? So the coefficient of x is equal to 7, and then c is a constant term, so constant term c is equal to 10. So from comparing these two equations, we find out the a, b and c, the values of a, b and c. Now we'll simplify this sum. Okay, so now just go for a factor. So when you add these two numbers, when you sum of any other two numbers, we should get the answer 7. Okay, sum. And then here one, the coefficient of x square is 1. You should multiply this number with 10. So 1 into 10, 10. So when you multiply the two numbers, we should get the answer 10. So for example, 5 2s are 5 into 2, 10. When we add 5 plus 2, we'll get the answer 2. Answer 7. Okay. So we can write this as x square. You can write x square as such. And then instead of 7x, we can write 5, 5x plus 2x. Okay. Plus instead of 7x, we have written as 5x plus 2x. Now write plus 10 equal to 0. Okay. Now arrange it in the order. X square plus 2x plus 5x plus 10 is equal to 0. Equal to 0. So here x and x are common, right? We can take x as a common, and so if we take 1x, remaining 1x will be there. X plus, if we take x outside, remaining 2 will be there. So x plus 2 plus, so in these two digits, why are we taking 2? So I said na, quadratic means 2. Okay, so we should take two digits. The degree of quadratic is 2. So we are taking two digits together. So if we take out 5 as a common, so remaining x will be there plus 1 5 will come out, remaining 2, 5 2s are 10, right? So is equal to 0. So 2x plus 2 is there. So commonly we can write it as x plus 2, and then remaining x plus 5. X plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, now so take x plus 2 is equal to 0 separately, and x plus 5 is equal to 0 separately. Now simplify this. X is equal to plus 2 come this side as minus 2, and then x is equal to plus 5 come this as minus 5. So now we got two answers, right? I said now for quadratic means we will get two answers, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to minus 5. Now we found the alpha and beta. So this is x is equal to minus 2. So alpha is equal to minus 2 and beta is equal to minus 5. Okay. Now we want to simplify, we want to use this value to this formula. Okay. Yeah. First, now what is the first formula? Sum of its 0 is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Okay. So alpha plus beta, what is the value of alpha? Minus 2. So write minus 2 plus beta, the value of beta is minus 5. Minus 5 is equal to, so the formula minus is there, b. Already we found the value of b. So is equal to 7 by a. So a, the value of a is 1. Okay, now minus 2 plus into minus minus 5 is equal to minus 7. Okay, divided by 1. Denominator, if denominator is 1, we can mention or don't need to mention. Okay, so two symbols are same, minus minus. So we can mention the biggest number symbol and we can add it. So 2 plus 5, 7. Minus 7 is equal to minus 7. So we got the same value. Okay. So hence it is proved. And then same second formula. What is the second formula? Alpha into beta. Product of alpha beta is equal to C by A. So what is the product? What is the value of alpha? Minus 2. So minus 2. So product means multiplication symbol. Beta. So the value of beta is minus 5 is equal to C. The value of C is equal to 10 and then the value of A is equal to 1. Now multiply this, minus into minus plus. Okay, then 2 5s are 10. So is equal to plus 10 is equal to 10. We don't need to mention the 1 because if the denominator is 1, don't need to mention. So 10 is equal to 10. So we got the same answer. So hence it is verified. Hence it is a quadratic polynomial. Okay.